Hey, it's Justin with Flat Creek Firearms. Man, we got a crazy one today. This is kind of a first for me. Raging Hunter 10-inch barrel 460. So we've shot the 500s, the 6-inch barrel 500s. I got people that hunt with those. This is a first for the 460. Customer wanted a scope on it. Running a Burris. This is a 3-to-12-32 handgun scope, and I don't know, we're sitting here at 50 yards and I'm contemplating even sighting this damn thing in, but whatever. We'll just go with it. You know, you got some serious handgun power whenever it's got double latches on it. And the cylinder ports are the size of, actually it's bigger than a pencil. Oh, Lord have mercy. So we're here at 25 yards. We're just gonna get on paper and we're actually gonna go back and sight this in for 100 yards. And we're gonna see if we can shoot it at 200. If you've ever been punched in the face, that's what it feels like. So we're gonna run down there and look at that real quick. All right, so now we're sitting here with the 460 and we've dropped back to 100 yards. And I forgot to tell y'all we're shooting the Hornady 460 200 grain FTX. This is at 100, and this thing kicks you in the face every time you shoot it. So just know that if you're going to buy one of these. All right, so now we're going on the piece of steel. So just transparency. We did shoot another one off camera because y'all ain't gonna watch all that. We had to come right 6.5 up 3 inches. So now we should be able to hit the piece of steel at 100. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if you heard the ding. I'm dead center on my elevation. I'm just a little bit to the right. That could just be me pulling on the trigger though. We are at 100 yards, but whatever I hit with this, I'm about 3.5, 4 inches to the right. So whatever I hit with this, it's definitely gonna die. So now we're actually gonna try to take it to 200 and see if we can hit a piece of steel. So now we're at 200 yards. My buddy actually did the calculation on it. Yes, you can still calculate drop with a handgun. It's just it's falling like a rock. It's running out of gas and it's a heavy bullet, which equals drop. So we'll see if we can hit this thing 200 yards. To be fair, I haven't seen anybody that's made a shot with one of these at 200 yards. Now, given I am in a sled, not in a hunting situation, but if you can do it here, that means you can do it in a hunting situation. I think I heard a ding. Let me see, hold on. All right, so we got to go down there and confirm that, but did you hear it? Oh, we'll try one more just to be on the safe side. I heard it that time. So let's actually, don't cut it, because I don't want nobody to say this was at 200 yards. We're gonna ride you down there so you can see it. 200 yards with a 460 10-inch barrel revolver. So I guess now, can we do it at 300? We'll try it. I'm very glad I love y'all. I do this for y'all. That's the only reason I'm doing this, because somebody is gonna ask, oh, if you shot it at 200, can you shoot it at 300? So I'm over here doing all this calculation, and my buddy's gonna start putting these numbers up right now around my head, that thing that everybody does. Like, so we figured this Burris actually has this ballistic plex in here, and we figured up at 300 yards, it's almost 10. Did we figure up 10 MOA?
11.
11. So I'm actually going to put this on the head of that target down there, somewhere in the head, maybe dead across the level, across the shoulders. But that's 9.9, so that's almost 10 to that third dot. So that's what I'm using as an aiming reference. That's why it pays to have a BDC in your reticle, or else, like when you're kind of Kentucky windage, doing your Kentucky windage, like you have no reference, so it's harder to do. And this is probably going to come flying out of this bog too. So like, just so y'all know, like I had to jerry rig, like just come look at this. Like, cause the bog, and this is another thing for y'all to know, if you're going to use a bog tripod and you're going to shoot this handgun out of it, it won't clamp tight enough to hold the pistol in. So see, y'all learn stuff every time you watch this. So I don't know why you're always whining about everything. All right, you ready? I'm not. This thing gives me a headache. I didn't hear it. Let's try again. Oh, it's moved in the bog. See, I'm gonna go at 11 inches. I'm gonna go to a little bit to the left. Oh, finally the sun went away. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have my buddy spot for me. We're gonna come back to that, see if we can do it. 460 at 300, we're struggling a little bit. So we had to break out the corner graph, and we're gonna figure out what the actual true velocity is, because we were just going off box velocity. So that's another lesson. So we got a couple of lessons here. One, if you shoot a 460, it's gonna punch you in the face and you're gonna get a headache. Number two, don't go off of box velocity. And number three is make sure you buy a reticle that has a BDC in it. But I told my buddy, I said, you might want to record this one because this is probably the one I hit, and then we wasn't recording it. So everybody always makes it seem like, oh, I shot that in one shot and got it. That's a lie. We're almost up to a box right now. And when you zoom a handgun scope in like this, like it is, that's the eye relief right there. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Right off the right edge.
Right off the right edge. We're actually moving 23-25.
Faster than the box.
So that's faster than the box. So how'd my elevation look?
Perfect.
Perfect. Right off the right edge. So while we're struggling so much with this, I'm going to tell you now, 300 is not going to be doable with this. I'm not saying that anybody couldn't do it if they sat here and shot 10 boxes, but pretty much the round we calculate is pretty much almost subsonic at this range. That's why they're falling all over the place. So it really is just kind of the luck of the draw, and to try to get one to float where you want it. It's kind of what you're trying to do. So just right. Elevation was good.
Perfect. Impact.
There it is. So let's ride down there and actually look at it. That one was 22.91. And for anybody that sits here, that's what I say, we don't BS around this channel. For anybody that sits there and says, oh, if they make shots like this in one shot, I can assure you that's bullshit. That's what we call that. Let's ride down there and take a look at it, because y'all are coming with us to show you that it's 300 yards. So come with me. Who left that spray paint on the ground? You know what's crazy? I wasn't aiming on the third hash. I was aiming all the way down at the bottom. And I did favor this much to the left because you said it shot to the right. So it's funny that it literally hit exactly where I was aiming at 300 yards. But there you go. And I don't know how well the steel dinging is going to pick up at 300 yards, but there she is. And here's where...
That's your hole.
Yep. Some of them are hitting there. Yep. One of them hit up here because that's fresh dirt. One hit right there. And you can see they're kind of just falling all around the target. And that's what happens when you're subsonic. So we might actually try to shoot one more just to confirm we can't do it. But my buddy's saying no because he's already got a headache. See y'all.